welcome to tonight's show. I'm your host, Zeleny.
I'm Wendy.
And I'm Tiana.
Before we get started, remember the show is not intended for children under the age of 18. Unless you allow it, you're more than welcome to do whatever you want. We are not sponsored by anybody but our own pockets. We have all the rights to the music that's being played because it's our music. What else? I think that's it.
Yeah. It's like, that covers everything.
Right?
Yeah, you mentioned the kids not watching this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you guys saw, we have a guest host today, Tiana. While Wendy mixes our drink, she's going to tell you a little bit about herself.
Yes. So, I'm Tiana. Thank you guys for having me. And a little bit about myself. I have a salon/boutique called Beautified by Tiana Marie. I also have been doing hair for, I'm like nervous. I've been doing hair for about 10 years. And now I just started my own clothing line. So yes, I'm excited to be on here to share a little bit and have some fun. And I also was Miss Pennsylvania.
I keep giving her the side eye so she can say it.
Yes, 2016 I was Miss Pennsylvania. So
yeah, we got Miss Pennsylvania up in the house, you know. Let's start off the show with the shot. We're gonna be taking a shot of tequila.
oh God.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You're saying, oh God, but the last time you're like, shots!
I
know! Wendy, you want to tell us what you mixed?
I got scared of Beyonce.
Beyonce's so much fun.
It's passion fruit margarita with strawberry lemonade. We just BS'd it.
Yeah, we're keeping it nice and simple. And what are you drinking?
And I am drinking a low-calorie wine. Because Zelly puts me on a diet. I'm just
I sure do.
body sculpting.
All right, so the first topic that we're going to discuss, are you afraid to do things alone?
I know you're not asking me.
I'm going to ask
I
you.
know.
Okay.
Because she's a great example.
Okay.
Hell no.
No?
What?
Okay, go.
No, I was like, honestly, I've gone to the movies by myself.
Okay,
And
then
when I've told
you're
people
not
that,
afraid.
they're like, you went to the movies? Like, who did you
Yeah.
talk to about it? Nobody. I went to watch the goddamn movie.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I went to Aruba. I take myself out to eat. I go to coffee shops. Like, I don't need nobody.
she's-
I've gone to
yeah,
networking events
okay.
by myself.
Oh, so you're not afraid? Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I
I
join
thought
my
you were
own company.
opposite. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
me too.
I've gone to the club by myself, like to a full-fledged club, like walked in like, hey, who you with? Nobody. I'm with
Just me.
Just me. Wherever the night takes me, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Are you afraid to do things alone?
No, I'm not actually, because I'm an only child.
Oh.
I always liked being alone. And then I had 2 kids, so now I'm never alone. But yeah, I could go anywhere alone, even with my kids. Like, they're under the age of 3 and under, so I can go anywhere alone. Yeah, I don't know. I just like being alone in general, but
Wait till your kids get older that you can really leave alone.
alone, right?
Yes. I walk out the house and I'm like, y'all know how to feed yourselves? Y'all know how to order pizza? Goodbye. And I'm like out.
I cannot wait for that. Because I'm never alone now.
Not at that age. No,
no.
I've met a few people though that don't like doing stuff by themselves.
Like,
And you'd
people
be surprised how many. I
Yeah.
think it's
So-
just because you're forced. If you're by yourself, you're forced to have to sit with your own thoughts. And
Don't you
some
think
people
it's
don't
like
want to.
people with siblings? or
I'm
No, I'm
not
not-
a 4.
I'm the youngest of 7.
Okay, because like honestly,
No.
the people that I know that wouldn't do anything alone, like grocery store or anything, are people with siblings, and I can't relate because I'm an only child. Like
That must
siblings,
have
like,
been so
like,
amazing.
I need to
Only child?
I was
Like,
just,
I want that. And
I
they
know.
can be like, oh no, because it's your brother's
No.
birthday. I'm like, no, it's
yeah,
mine.
Mom, if you're watching this, tell them how much she broke the bank. No, but it was just always me and my mom. Like, you know,
Okay.
so that was like my sister, you know, or like.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
My mom told me no a lot. She's just my friend now.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
My mom's my child now.
Yeah. But yeah,
Um,
I always thought it was a sibling thing. Like, I had a friend in high school that she had like 5 sisters, and she never like wanted to, like, couldn't go anywhere without her sister. Like, oh, I'm going shopping, but I don't want to go alone, or like, I don't know.
I would go alone.
I can't relate.
I have a friend like that.
Yeah.
She always wants to be with. She doesn't like going by herself.
By
Not
her-
even grocery
yeah,
shopping.
nowhere.
It's always someone with
Yeah.
her.
No, see, I'm the youngest of 7, so everybody always had to take me with them, and they never wanted to.
See, you were the tag along.
They wanted to be alone, but it was always like, Zell's here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cute.
My spouse, he's on the road a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell him all the time, I'm like, he'll always stop somewhere, like, stupid to eat. And I'm like, go to an Applebee's. He's like, what am I supposed to do? Sit alone? I'm like,
You see,
yeah. Yes. Sit at the bar. Order a drink.
Yeah.
Eat your food. And he's like, no, for that I just won't go out. I'll eat in my truck. And I'm like,
So, yeah,
I would
it's
totally go anywhere
yeah.
alone with no shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be scared if I get jumped or something because I don't got nobody there.
I feel like it's just me. But did you ever also feel like comfortable in your own town? Like, I always felt like back then in my early 20s. Like, you just felt, no, okay.
No, I'm always, back then, even now, I was always into trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I get it.
I don't think I when I was younger, I don't think I liked going alone anywhere because of the simple fact, like, I was like, I'm going to find somebody who I have drama with. And
Oh,
shit's going to
okay.
pop off, and I'm going to be by
I get
myself.
it.
But now as an adult,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
prefer
so
to
it's
be
different.
alone.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Do you guys prefer to be alone or do you prefer to be with people? Have you gone out by yourself? Who has gone out clubbing by themselves or to the bar?
I've gone to the bar, not clubbing.
I did go clubbing. I got dressed up, got in my car by myself. That's kind of like depressing
Yeah.
right now.
I mean,
I don't think it is.
I think in the past.
No, I mean, I didn't even have a group to meet at the, you know? You
Yeah,
could go
that's what I'm
alone.
saying. In your town, like, you felt like, okay, I'm gonna go and maybe I'll see someone I know.
Yeah, no, I was like, I'm not going to, believe me, there
Yeah.
was not a lot of friends that I had.
I don't know.
How many of you have gone out to eat, at least by yourself? Either, at a restaurant, how did you feel? Did it bother you?
Come on, Basil, did you go out to dinner alone?
She called them out.
He's not gonna answer.
Wendy went to a whole Aruba by herself, and I was like, Wendy, aren't you scared? Like you're gonna get
No,
kidnapped?
I wouldn't go like overseas by myself. I feel like I'm a little, I'm a little.
No,
Girl,
she
I don't
actually went, and I was scared
Yo,
for her over
Aruba
here.
always scares me from that movie. Was it a movie or was it real life?
I don't know.
It was a movie that a girl got taken in Aruba.
No, didn't she get murdered and stuffed in a suitcase?
Yeah.
I think that's the one it is.
Well, she was just stupid. It's like, no.
But
I mean,
every
it's just
time-
like it doesn't matter. Like, there's always a risk, regardless whether it be your hometown
Yeah,
or out the
anywhere.
country.
You're right.
Yeah, but out the country, nobody can get to you fast enough. You
But-
can't send like an SOS.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
Well, it
I
happened.
didn't
Okay,
know.
hold on, time out. So let's say I'm at the bar, I step out, and a dude comes at me with a gun. It doesn't matter if I send you an SOS, you're not gonna be there fast enough either.
But we're near. We'll be there in
We'll
like
be, like,
15
in-
minutes.
And by the
Yeah, you see it, 10 minutes, I'll be there.
By the time you arrive, I probably would have bled to death.
No, it
No.
takes more than 10 minutes.
But
for
I'm
me to
just
do
saying,
that.
like, well, if they shoot me in the head, I'm dying.
Well, that, yeah.
Oh my god.
But,
No.
but I feel like there's always a possibility, regardless whether it be out
Wherever
the country
you are.
or in
It's
your
just-
town or.
It's just harder to get to you in Aruba. We don't know where we're going. We don't know who to
Yeah.
contact. We
Or
don't know
like
local
you see
police.
the movies with the Ubers like being in the
And that's in the U.S.
part
That's
of
in the U.S.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
went
thinking like overseas only.
But
Oh,
she
God.
did. she went to Aruba all by herself. She was posting her pictures. I was like, I wish I had the balls to do that because I don't think.
Yeah, no, me.
Yeah, no.
No, I can't.
You just that one yourself. I think if
No, I mean I've gone to Massachusetts by myself and
I've been
stuff
to
like
New
that.
York by myself.
So then
New
what's the
Jersey.
difference
I don't
from
know.
going to a different state to
But
being
I
out
was
of the
also
country?
meeting my friend. But
Okay, it says
Yeah.
I don't like doing things alone, but I don't mind being by myself. And I have done things by myself.
okay,
But
that's fair.
that is fair. But why not? Why don't you like doing things alone?
Okay. In regards to that, I do have a question because you says you don't like being alone. So are you saying when you've done the things alone, is that by choice or because there was no one around, so you had to do it by yourself? Because I know when I do things alone, a lot of the time it's by choice. I'm choosing to be by myself.
Yeah.
I could easily call somebody like, "Come join me." I just choose not
agreed.
She said I could call people, but I don't want
Yeah.
to.
to.
Exactly. I value my alone time.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because there's people that have no choice and they're like, I really don't want to bother or I really don't know people. So they do it, but not because they want to.
Okay.
And I think that's different
That
too.
is different. Yeah.
That is different.
You're right.
If I would like to be in a group.
Yeah.
But if I have to, well, now I don't have a choice. I can't go out alone. Unless it's like with girls, with
Yeah,
my
me
girls.
either. Like I
can't
don't have
just
a
be
choice
like,
now.
hey,
Yeah.
babe, I'm going out to the.
I can't
No,
either.
I can't be like, I'm going out to the bar. He's gonna be
Yeah.
like, with who?
I
By
really
myself.
can't.
He's like,
I can't go anywhere by myself now. So it's like thinking back, like in my early 20s, yes, okay, yeah, I always chose to go do things by myself. Not to a club, I don't know.
I did. Got in my car.
Now I have my family. I don't even think, to do without my family. I don't know. It's weird.
I think a lot like, I want to just go to the bar. And then I look and I'm like, he's got to come with.
So you drag him.
Yeah, so I'm like, you want to go to the bar? You want to go to the bar? And he's like, I don't have that problem.
I know, that's what I'm like,
So he says not by choice most of the time. So it's not by choice. So
It is. Okay, so if you had options of calling your friends, knowing that they would come through, this is hypothetical, because clearly, I don't know if you're reaching out or not, but you're not doing it with them. But would you rather do it by yourself or would you rather group? Or is it like only certain activities you want with someone and certain activities by yourself? Because me personally, I find, especially as I get older, the more people, the more draining. Like, I can be around and I can entertain and I can be the life of the fucking party, but then I need like days to recuperate.
I need months.
I'm
I
like-
need to regenerate.
Yeah, and I'm just like
They took-
drained.
Yes.
they took too much from
Dude,
me.
I swear I'm like that. What's her sign?
Libra.
Libra. Okay. I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
I'm a
Yeah.
Pisces. Nobody asked me. I'm a
I already
Pisces.
knew.
I'm wet and wild. So therefore, I really do. I can either be in a perfectly good setting with a lot of people,
Yeah.
or I can be by myself and
Yeah.
have no problem at all.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I prefer, if I had choice in regards to group, I prefer a smaller, intimate group.
Me too.
Like, people I know, like, won't be as
Yes.
taxing and draining.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to be, like, clubs, another one, when it's just so much, and it's just like, all right, now I have to be extra vigilant, extra aware. Where's my drink? Don't fucking
Yeah.
touch me. Why
You
you
want-
on me? Ah!
Don't you want the real ones with you though? Like, like a little group?
Yeah, there's certain people that you can be around constantly and not feel drained. And then
Yeah.
there's
Oh, yeah,
certain
you're
settings, you're there, and you're just like, oh, we're not done yet.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Okay.
be with people. I can't laugh at others by myself. You
The
sure
fuck?
can.
Thank you.
You sure can. If I see somebody funny walking, I am laughing. And if they're like, what are you laughing at? I'm laughing at you. You just came in, you just did this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fake the funk and laugh with this person when I'm really laughing at you. I'll be like, really? Like,
So do you not laugh by yourself? I'm sorry. Now I'm like really intrigued. I'm like, that sounds a little, no offense, depressing. You should be able to laugh by yourself.
I laugh by myself all the
Oh
time.
my god, me too. I think I'm like, I always laugh.
Like, we're not meant, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. It's just, You're just prompting a lot of questions for me. My curious nature is coming out now.
Yeah.
I should have got into psychology.
Right?
I tell you that all the time. You're a very good counselor.
So how do you feel about that?
I'm like, why are you so stupid?
Where does that come from?
It says it's not as funny. I like to have a good time with people.
Oh, well, is this a she?
He.
Okay.
You could have a good time with people and also have a good time by yourself. Like, I feel like just because it doesn't make it less funnier if it's by yourself. I mean, sometimes other people will add to it, whether it be their laugh or their reaction, but it doesn't change the situation of it being funny, I feel like.
I do laugh at myself, but I get tired of it.
Okay.
I mean, if you can handle a situation where you're by yourself, you can handle, I think, anything.
I agree.
You can handle being alone. You can handle being with people. You can do an intimate setting. You could do a big crowd setting. I think you probably have to just get out of your shell and just enjoy yourself more. If that seems like an obstacle, I think what you should definitely do is do that more. Go out by yourself.
Spend more time with yourself.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because damn, I'm a trip. I laugh by myself all the time. I could be in the living room all by myself and I'll be laughing and someone will come in and be like, what are you laughing at? I'm laughing because I can.
I'm always laughing.
I'm by myself. I can laugh. There's no rhyme or reason
and I have
to
such
it.
a big laugh, so I'm like, yeah.
But see, yours is cute. Mine is like,
No, it's not.
like a
Why do you
hyena.
sound like you're like a freaking dog or something?
Because I laugh like a hyena, I swear to goodness. Do you know how many times I laugh at things and think of a friend who I know would find it hilarious? It's the best part.
Then you hit them up like, yo, I thought of you. This is what I saw, or send in the video, or whatever the hell it is. I mean, it's...
Well, you can keep sending us comments if you want about this subject. Unfortunately, we do have to move to the next topic, which is, would you date you recognizing your own flaws?
This one's a toughie.
Well, I would definitely date myself because just look. I'm just kidding. I would definitely date myself because let me just say, everybody has a flaw.
Yeah.
Everybody has flaws. It's how you manage those flaws.
Yeah.
There's no perfect person.
I agree.
She says I date myself now.
That's my whole thing. I was like, I date myself now, so it ain't nothing new to me.
Oh,
Because I think everybody has flaws.
Yeah.
Would you date yourself?
I do.
I just need to say. She just said I do. Whoever is dating me, they have to be really big on being able to handle me.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying handle as far as in tell me what to do.
I get it.
It's-
Personality.
Like-
It's my personality. When
They
I
need to have
walk
a strong
in,
personality.
Yeah.
I am not for the weak.
Yeah.
yeah,
I sure as hell am not.
I need to have somebody that communicates a lot because I'm an overthinker. I overthink
Same.
a lot. Like
So you need assurances.
yes, I need assurances, and it's not so much that it should bother that person. It should be more, I know how she is.
Yeah, I agree.
I know how she is. That's her personality.
I know her.
It's
I
not
like
that I need you to
Yeah.
assure me because I'm unsure. It's my personality by nature.
Yeah.
So I am an
So if I was a
overthinker.
dude, I couldn't date you because I am not one to give assurances.
I wouldn't date you either because
No,
you're so
Libra.
ruthless.
I am. Like I said, I am not for the weak.
No, Libra
I am
water
not.
signs are like a little like, it's like, I don't know, a little, because you guys are not that emotional.
I'm
I'm
very
not.
emotional.
I'm emotional.
I'm emotional, but I don't let nobody see it.
Yeah.
That there's the difference. No, I don't
Yeah.
open up to let anybody see that emotional side of me. So if you do get to see it, like, congratulations.
Yeah.
You
But-
won a prize.
Yeah.
You were able to
Same.
break down that wall. But
I agree.
would you date yourself?
So that's a toughie. I would love to say yes, but I feel like there's a lot of, like, I'm very stubborn. I tend to always think I'm right, and half the time I am, but I'm very defensive. So a lot of knowing my flaws and going forward, and I think over the years I've learned and I've grown, and even with friendships and with my spouse and stuff like that, I think I would date me now. Like the growing, the more mature Tiana. But in the past, probably not. It's a little too much work.
See, I think I could date my past self
Yeah?
than myself now.
Why?
Now I'm a little bit more, as you get older, like, remember I said I'm
Yeah.
an overthinker.
I am too.
So, as you get older, it gets worse.
Okay, I get it.
So I would probably date myself then.
Back then.
I wouldn't date myself now.
Yeah.
Would you date yourself? And if so, you could say either yes or no, and why. Because like I said, you wouldn't date me because I am...
Because I'm not the type to give you... Like, I have kids. I have 3 and I love them to death.
Aw.
And I don't give them the constant reassurance. Because
okay.
the real world is not going to coddle you.
You're right.
And I set them up for the real... Like, my kids... They're mini
I don't
adults.
need coddling, okay?
I'm
No,
not
I'm
saying
just
you,
kidding.
but I'm like, there's certain people that
I
do
do.
need constant... Like, there are certain people that need the constant...
You're
like,
right.
I'm not
You're
one that's
not.
going to be constantly like, hey... Like, I'm going to be like... All
See,
right,
I
now...
need
Like,
that.
we talked it out. I need you to, like...
Like, get it
Push it
together.
down if I
Yeah.
can deal with it now because there's nothing else
You
I
see,
can
Oh
do.
my
I
god,
do.
that's my man. He's like, we're done with this.
I'm like, we
And you're just like, no, but wait.
I have it in my heart. It's all spilling.
and I'm like, when we talked about it, there's nothing else to do. Like, write
And
it
he's
down.
like,
But
let
see-
it go. Let it go.
But see, if it's a problem, okay, let's just say, you reassured me. If I'm feeling unsure, it's because something you did to take that reassurance I had away.
Okay, I get
You
it.
didn't communicate with me. You didn't say something like that. You do you
I
get what I'm
get
trying
it.
to
No,
say?
I totally.
No,
Because
I get
if we
that.
have the conversation once, I'm cool with it.
But
if
He
you do
says,
something-
I'll date myself, I'm dope. And there's no flaws. Because we just spoke about how you can't handle being by yourself. So that means you would be constantly stuck with someone all the time, which you would become then annoying.
Oh, God.
So I get, yeah, I'm dope too, but I still have flaws, and I just
We
said
all
what
do.
mine were. So from those flaws, you have to see, can you
Yeah.
really date you?
Okay, so it's... Everyone has flaws, and we all agreed on that.
yeah.
Now, the type of flaws, because, again, you're going to end up dating someone that has flaws. So do you look for someone that has the same flaws as you because it's easy to deal with? Or do you look for someone that has a whole different set of flaws?
Different set. Could you imagine
Yeah,
two different
mine is
overthinkers?
opposite. Yeah,
We'd be like, oh my God. Like, we oh my God.
so paranoid together. my spouse is very he's a logical thinker. Like, he's a businessman, and I'm emotional. I'm a creative. I'm a dreamer. So it's opposite for me, and I need that because if I had the same me, we'd be like, I don't know.
It would be bad. It would be bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, could you imagine two overthinkers together?
Yeah, I agree.
You're
What is that
delusional
noise?
if you think someone you date would have no flaws. We just said, though, everybody has flaws. It's what flaws you have, and are you able to deal with them?
So basically, if you saw you in a female version, exactly, flaws, mentality, and all, would you approach her and date her? I mean, she doesn't have to look just like you, but the point is, personality-wise and mentally, she's just like you. Would you date her?
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, I think it also takes you to be, recognize your own flaws.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And
Because
that's a big thing.
because you can sit and be like, oh, we all are aware of certain emotions. We're we are all aware, stubborn, you know, but if you don't work on the deeper traumas,
Yes.
you don't
Those
get nowhere.
deeper
Yes,
traumas.
because that's the one that breaks the relationship.
Yes.
Because those are the ones that come out behind closed doors and not in
Yes.
front of everybody.
Yes.
So your partners are going to see those deeper traumas and have to deal with it.
Mhm.
And that's when you're like, can I date someone with those similar traumas?
Yeah.
Can I date someone who doesn't know how to handle
That.
how to deal those traumas?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just give, I'll definitely date myself because my willingness to make it work overcomes my flaws.
Okay, that's a good answer.
That is, I like that.
So I used to be like that, but then at some point you lose pieces of yourself because you keep on trying and trying
Oh,
and trying
yes.
and trying because you're like, I can make this work. I can make this work.
So-
I can make this work. Like, I keep on trying. Like, there's a solution for every problem. And sometimes the solution is fucking let go.
Yeah.
Sorry, he
Yeah.
did something to me. I'm not laughing at you. So my question to you is, you have somebody that's a great provider,
Yeah.
in every way, but he has like the flaw that needs, you just said, I'm not reassuring nobody because nobody in this world is going to coddle you.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great provider, gives everything, but one of the things is because of his past trauma, he needs a little bit of the coddling.
No, he needs counseling, and I am not that person.
See?
I can work with you. This is where it comes.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna touch base on whatever the fucked you up, whether it be your parenthood, your childhood, or whatever. We're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna be like, all right, now we have an idea what the deeper issue is.
Yeah.
I can reassure you so many times, but after a while, you're gonna feel some type of way if I forget or I stop, or like if I'm busy and I don't reassure you, you're gonna feel some type of way, and it's just gonna freaking explode.
Okay.
So you need to get to counseling to work on that. Like, all right, I know I have this issue because of this and this and this. Like, maybe
So-
you need to figure out the source of the problem and figure out how do you move
But
forward.
some people don't know how to do that.
And that's the problem. If you
Yeah.
can't sit with your own traumas and emotions and fucked upness, how do you expect someone else to deal with yours?
Because we can work on it together.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Some folks be roaming this earth thinking they're flawless, and it ain't true. I
True
do
story.
agree, I do
That's
agree
true.
with that. Some people don't
I mean, that's where there
recognize
comes
their
the
own
ego.
flaws.
They be like,
Well,
God's
that's-
gift to women
Yeah,
or
well,
whatever.
that's the ego.
That really
I'm
is.
You
God's
know.
gift to man.
Ego.
No, I'm just kidding.
I am
is
no
very-
one's gift to anyone.
Yeah, ego is very cocky.
Yeah.
It
You
definitely
know?
is.
Like once that's gone, it's
You have to make it work for the right person. I am the right person.
I love that answer.
very.
Then someone
confident.
replies to him, to her, at least you think you are. That's awesome.
They took that Beyonce song way too seriously.
Yeah, I can work with people, but I can't heal nobody. They gotta get help outside.
Exactly.
I agree. Yeah, that's agreeing with you. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But
and here's the thing, because you just how you said, like, we can work on
So-
it together. Some people do have that mentality. They're like, we'll work on
Yeah.
it together.
what
But
is
you're
your
not-
cutoff to date? Like, what is your timeline to that?
Yeah, that's the
like,
thing
is it like, oh, you don't get it, we're done?
No,
Like-
oh God, no.
She's
I'm not-
ruthless. Yeah. She's like, I
oh,
dated him
yeah.
for 3 weeks and he couldn't get his shit together. I'm
He
done.
has an emotional trauma he doesn't know how to deal with, and it's not my problem.
Because to me, everything is not like therapy.
Everything's not black and white.
Therapy's not going to cure my overthinkingness.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's you communicating with me.
Imagine you telling her to go to therapy.
I'm
She tells me to go to therapy all the time. Did
That's
you?
like my solution for everything. You have a problem? Did you try therapy?
Yeah,
Therapy.
I can't tell you how many times before the show. She's all like, "Did you try therapy?" I'm like, "I don't need therapy."
I'm like,
But here's my thing: my overthinkingness. Let's just say, my boyfriend or my girlfriend doesn't text me all day.
Okay.
I get it. You have a job and you're busy. Here, I'm thinking like, is he mad? Did he do something? Did I do something?
Yeah.
Did you know?
You're still like that?
Yeah,
No?
I am like
Okay.
that. I definitely am
Yeah,
like that.
okay.
So if I get a text, hey babe, I'm really busy today. I'll talk to you later. Boom! Overthinking
That's
is
it.
done. Worrying
You-
is done.
you
It's
caught
called
it.
communication.
Yes.
so here's the
Okay.
So my flawness comes from you guys.
No, time out. To
Yo,
play
this
devil's
is
advocate, because there's
funny.
people
This is so
that
funny.
have the opposite flaw where they're
And
not
they don't
communicating.
think
It's
that
just
way.
like they're thinking, all right, if I get done with A, B, and C, then the sooner I can get to her. So they're not thinking, let me pause now and text. They're thinking, let me get through this so that I can text afterwards.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
That's their flaw.
logical.
And yours, so you're expecting them to text you right away. Meanwhile, theirs is like, I prioritize getting done A, B, C. All right, then text.
Yeah. Like, it's,
So what happens
a different
then?
way of thinking. I get it.
And then he's looking at you like, bitch, the whole world doesn't revolve around me. Calm down.
It's literally not, it revolves around me, but if
it's
you
like
know
a
I'm
one
overthinker,
I get it.
2 seconds. I'm really busy. I'll talk to you later.
But if you know he's like that, then you can't be like, I expect you to text me in the morning to tell me you're busy.
You can text me in the morning before you get busy.
So wait, why does he
On your
go out
way.
his way to accommodate your overthinking, but you can't go out your way to accommodate his thinking?
Well, let me tell you what. Okay, so here's that scenario. Here's the scenario. I've now waited till like 12 or 1. Why do I now have to wait till 12 or 1 to hear from you? I waited an hour or 2, but now we're going on to 5.
Okay.
But the point is, you know,
You
he's
gotta,
like that.
okay, and he knows I'm like that. You gotta meet halfway.
Yeah.
So
when
then
you're
why
with
can't
somebody.
you be the one to text like, hey, is everything okay? Like the long day? You can take the initiative. It doesn't always have to fall on him.
You're right.
I get it. I get both sides, but
I just like,
I know. Somebody said
Why folks be
no
looking?
message.
Oh wait, why folks be looking at relationship like projects? It's not a project. But when you have 2 people, you have to work together.
It's definitely work.
So it is kind of like a
I
project.
understand what you're saying because there's people that go into the relationship with the mentality like, oh, I can fix them.
Okay.
I can
You can't
mold
fix
them.
that.
I can change them to be how I want
Yeah.
them to be, and you
I
can't
understand
change
that.
somebody. You
No.
can't,
Yeah.
and I think that's what you mean by project. I've seen that.
Someone said Wendy be needing therapy too.
Bitch, nobody denied that. I'm all for therapy.
Nope. Message me first.
I can give you the name of my therapist because I know you need it too.
Booyah. Nope. Message me first. See, I'll wait like cool. Like I know he's on his way to work.
Yeah.
Like, hey, today's gonna be a busy day. I'll talk to you later. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and I'm good for 18, 24
You're
hours.
right.
So when you're
2
busy,
minutes.
like if you know you have a long day, you'll text in the morning like, hey, it's gonna be a long day for me.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I will be like, oh, I'm sorry I can't talk to you right now, but I have this. My planner, I have this going on today. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, wait. Double standard. It's not a double standard.
No,
I don't think it's
so.
a double standard.
It's
Exactly.
what's the word? It's a
Finding the middle ground.
Yes,
That's
it's
what
the
it
middle
is.
ground. Exactly. Some folks think they can play a game of build a bay. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to build a bay.
Because if we could,
Because if we could, none of
What
y'all
other
apparently exist.
build a bear.
Would you be an overthinker if you were secure in that relationship? Sometimes it's all about being secure and trusting.
That's a very valid point.
That is a really
Yeah.
good one. Don't be calling
I
me
think-
out. No, I get called out all the time. I already be doing my therapy. How you know I still need or still have improved my flaws?
Dude, you just threw yourself under the bus like the previous topic, so let's not go there.
No, I know. He said, no, I wasn't saying you, homie. I mean folks that try and go in trying to fix folks. Yeah, I don't try to fix anybody. Look, the way I meet you, if I'm cool with it, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
How I meet you. Don't let me meet you under a different
Oh,
pretense
okay.
and then change up on me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I meet you
But
how
I
you
feel
I meet
like
you how
everybody-
you
I know
are,
you are.
and
I'm
I
just
like.
thinking. So they say you don't know someone's real self for 6 months.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
those first 6 months, how you meet them is not the same standard you're gonna get for
Yeah.
the rest of the thing. Now here's my thing: when you first meet someone, you're not out there freaking showing your scars and bruises and
Yeah,
stuff.
you're
keep
putting
it-
on your best self.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I can't sit. Me personally, I'm not gonna
Right.
sit here and be like,
'Cause
"How
that-
I meet you is how I want you." No,
Well,
I'm gonna rate my ass
Okay.
because if I need to see these scars,
There's
Well-
gonna be a switch up.
yeah.
well,
Even with us.
Yes.
Like
that is true. Even with that, while you're getting to know the person, if you tell me this is how you are, this is how you are, this is how you are, you're leaving it up to me to decide
Yeah, you're right.
to be with you or not. So let's just say You've been with the person for a year. You know how they are. You've known this and you've decided to stay. It means you've decided to work on that together.
Yeah.
That's still so short. 6 months. It is short. It is short. That
Maybe
is a short
like a
time, but at
year.
least you'll start seeing their real self because they can only pretend for 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, some people are good actors. I think
Well,
that's
yeah.
just like the standard. I
Yeah.
don't want to say that's all they can. Because, I mean, there's
No,
there's
there's a lot-
psychopaths that can lie
Yeah.
and don't have people. Like,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Now, when my man
3,
met me,
5, 10
he,
years.
he literally told me, he's like, all right, the next step, we all have flaws, and we're going to go through that. Like, he
And
had
that's
all
healthy.
the steps written out. Like, and it's true.
It is.
He knew, like, nobody was perfect. Like, I'm not perfect. He's not perfect, but...
But go to therapy. Did you try therapy?
I act up from day one. I got some story.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you do. And we're not even going to get
No.
into those stories because we're never going to hear the end. And then you're just going to make me want to throw my keyboard.
But no, in regards to like waiting, how I meet you, and here's the other thing. Someone mentioned potential. I hear that a lot, and mostly from a female standpoint.
Yes.
He has potential. Like,
Okay.
I don't hear that like mostly from men. That is something a woman does. Like, he has potential.
we
Like
see.
because we're nurturing and we're motherly, and we see like, you know, they need assistance in growing and
Don't fall
helping,
for it.
guiding. Yeah, don't fucking fall for it.
Don't fall for
They're
it.
not
The
kids.
potential you see.
And
No.
especially if they're over 40, because they say men mature by like around 40.
I
And
did-
if
I
after
did
40
read
they
that.
still have the fool, just assume
I'm
they're a
like,
fool.
dang. That's a long
I was like, just
time.
assume they're a fool for the rest of their fucking life.
Yes. Get what you see in front of you. See if you want to deal with it. Don't be like they have potential to change that. You're not with somebody to change them.
Also, you feel it. I don't know. I'm a feeler, so I have intuition. And I don't know, I felt it with my man. Like, I felt like, okay, this is it, you know? But I don't know if that's good for everybody because, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt like it was
No.
right.
And I think another thing.
I don't think that goes with everybody.
I've gone off,
But
listen, in my past, I've gone off of potential.
potential. Like, yeah, I get it.
And potential. I saw the potential. I thought
Yeah.
they gave me a lot of lip. And I was like, oh, yeah, I can see that.
Well, yeah.
The
The
worst
first
thing.
couple of dates, yeah.
People
I get
change
it.
with time, though.
I mean, we all change.
We do.
Everybody
we all evolve in it.
Yeah.
Either evolve or we stay the same or true colors come out.
Here's my thing. As you get older, you should change.
You
You're not
should.
going to
You should
stay the
grow.
same
Yeah.
20-year-old person
Yeah.
you were at
You-
40.
You ever read, the love languages? Your love language changes
Yeah, it does.
over the years. We're not always the same.
And that when it changed, it's like having a date all over again because it's
Yeah.
you're I don't want to say a brand new person, but it's a different aspect
Yeah.
of you that they have to now learn. Like
Yeah.
whatever assurances or little flaws that you needed before might not apply now,
Yeah.
but now new ones might have
Yeah.
popped up. Or
That's why communication and just staying in the same.
Call it what it is. Dating is like playing the lottery.
I play the lottery, so
I
Me
play the
either.
lottery.
I don't.
I sometimes
I am
do.
not lucky when it comes to money, and I know this. I've known this since small, so I do not gamble. I do not play lottery. None of that shit. So.
You should gamble with a man and be like, maybe. Let me go to therapy.
Like, you know what? I know we only friends, but let's go to couple therapy. I want to see what they think about us.
Someone says they dated off of potential before. Yeah, and that's the worst, to date off of potential. Because you end up screwed.
Well, here's the thing. If you date someone with potential, some people can reach their potential. As long as you could tell that's the type of person that's constantly working on themselves.
Yeah.
Now, if it's not someone that's working on themselves or not progressing or not on this, moving in the same direction as you are, that's all it is. Just potential. They're never
Yeah.
reaching it.
Yeah.
It's also
Right.
about the type of person.
I agree.
All right, guys. That's it. You can keep writing us if something pops in your mind and you want to write it. You're more than welcome to. But we're
We
gonna
should bring a therapist on the show one day.
Yeah,
no.
you should.
no because
I would love it.
No.
Like she be analyzing or he.
I
analyze
just
the fuck out
don't
of
need.
all of us.
I don't need it in
I
my
know.
ear for like an hour straight. I'm gonna be like, I know. No.
No, it'll change every 20 minutes, so it'll only be 20.
Some folks start out working and then get complacent.
And complacency is one hell of a fucking drug. Because people don't like
Comfortable.
the fear of change and new things, so they get comfortable. And
Yeah.
they're like, why would you have to go and try something new?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what's
I
there
agree.
already.
No, I know a few therapists. Y'all definitely need it.
We want the one that you go see.
All right. The next topic. Mistresses. Are they home wreckers or are they marriage savers?
Home wrecker.
I need you to explain marriage saver.
Yeah, I
to
don't
me.
understand.
Like you mean like because she came in, our bond is stronger now, or because she came in, I knew what piece of shit he is. Like, what do you mean by marriage saver?
You know when you find out that your significant other had a mistress, sometimes you can walk away from that relationship
Okay.
and then be done with it.
Yeah.
But there's some people, like a lot of celebrities we've seen, people that we may know, after that, him or her having a mistress, is that a man still a mistress or misters?
The side piece. I'm
The
like, I'm
side
not
piece.
even gonna try to identify the gender.
That relationship is able to
Progress. You know
Progress
why?
from
Because
there.
all the goddamn zeros. I make it progress too. Shit! I'm like,
So-
baby, it's okay. I fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, someone says, damn, she answered quick.
I know.
Homewrecker.
I know.
But the relationship stays together. They end up realizing that they love each other and their bond is better. Because
Is
of,
it really better though?
Yeah, what?
let's find out.
No, this is that new generation shit.
Thank you. She said it. They lying. I agree.
You see, as
You
I was,
agree?
no, wait, let me just explain.
Yes.
I don't care. Y'all can come at me as much as you want
Go ahead.
because I'm ready.
Okay.
To me, more than 0.5% of the time, the mistress is a marriage saver. Because, let me just explain. When the man seeks something outside of the home, it's not because he probably doesn't love her. It's because he's either probably tired of dealing with the same thing over and over again, is looking for excitement outside of the home. I'm not, okay, remember, the conversation.
No, I'm waiting for you to
Yeah,
finish.
me too.
We're not jumping.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The conversation here is not saying if it's right or wrong. That's your personal decision. The conversation is it a marriage saver or is she a homewrecker? So once
why should she and not a him?
or him or her,
Okay.
him or her. The only because I don't know what the name for a male mistress is.
Is this a marriage saver for the person that's cheating or for him? Are you talking about husband?
The
Like a
husband and
married
wife,
couple.
the married
Okay,
couple.
yeah.
So once he finds that excitement outside of the home,
Yeah.
he's been dealing with it. She or he catches the person.
Okay.
They're more than half. I was reading. I think it was 89.7% of the population end up back together after the significant other has cheated.
Yeah, did that article also say about all the shit they go through when they get back together because that trust is gone?
Yeah.
All the rules, regulations, the spying. The,
Right. So here's my thing.
How is that healthy?
Yeah.
Let me just explain.
Okay.
As they come back into the relationship, she or he has questions after questions like, why'd you do it? What did you do? How long? Why did you do it? And then they're able to talk about it and they're able to stay together.
So here's the thing. Because when men...
So she saved their marriage.
All right. When men cheat, it's been proven that it's because usually boredom, excitement, younger sex, point blank. When women cheat, it's emotional.
Right.
So how do you come back saving a marriage when you're cheating because emotionally he's not there for you, or emotionally you're not
Let's just
invested
say,
anymore?
because of that relationship that happened outside of the marital status, he's able to realize, like, damn, I am...
A piece of shit?
I'm lacking. Let's just say he's not a piece of shit,
I was
but
just
he's
fucking-
lacking in something. So we're gonna talk about
But
men
does
right
that
now.
make it right?
I'm not.
The question is not right.
The topic isn't right or wrong.
Is it like a...
I hate this topic.
The topic isn't right or wrong. So let's just say he's like, damn, I did. Let's just say he's a man that provides. He provides all the time, but he lacks emotionally to be there for her because he's so busy providing. Now she tells him, oh, I cheated on you because you give me no time. You're gone half the time. So now he's like, damn, you know what? I wasn't there for her. He changes his work schedule. So now he's able to bring
that's
her
it.
back.
Honestly, for me, it's done. Like if somebody's gonna do that, that's it.
Hold
like,
on. So
it's not a marriage saver. It's bye.
You're saying he wasn't able to emotionally provide because he wasn't there. But now here's the other thing. What if he was there and still wasn't able to emotionally provide? How do you Explain that. Because it's different if it's because of lack of
I got
time.
a perfect one. So let's just say they get back together and go to therapy.
Someone said that.
I was just gonna say, they go to therapy and they can see, because it's not lack of love. Remember, it's something else that made him or her cheat.
So, my personal view, love is not what makes it. It's not only love you need for a relationship.
Right.
You need a whole bunch of other components to make a relationship
I
work
do agree
aside
with
from
that.
love. So now, not me personally, but someone close to me, married, 4 years, still married. He cheated on her. She
Hi,
caught
Mom.
him. He cheated on her for years.
She's like, Mom.
No, go ahead.
Let's see. I'm sorry. We
Holy shit,
we
yeah.
we get into such conversations we forget.
You lived through.
Can it make a comfortable person realize they're too comfortable? Because her man cheated, now he's mad and wants to keep her. Sometimes a mistress can help a marriage realize it's really over. I do agree with that. So it's saving them from killing each other. I agree.
Yeah.
PTSD. My guy is potting. Who's potting?
Prodding or potting? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that
should
means.
explain.
I don't know what that
I might be I'm not young.
That's
I don't know.
that's where therapy comes in.
Well, that is where therapy. But there's a show like this. You ever on Netflix? There's I forgot what it's called. Something where the two couples go into this and they wanted to get married, they wanted to settle down, but they actually split up with other people for a whole week, a fake marriage, and then they live with other
Don't do
people,
that to me.
and then they come back to each other to see. Like that's not.
Yeah, no.
That is so wrong.
I
That is
agree.
so. If you have to go sleep with somebody else to know that you love me, then no, it was never right.
I agree.
I agree. Sometimes it's an eye opener either way.
Yeah, ultimatum. Thank you. That's the name of the Netflix.
Oh.
Okay.
You learn through living and mistakes. A mistress is a job connected to a relationship.
No way, I don't share.
Now, any woman can be a mistress. Any man can be a mistress.
Yeah.
If that's what the man is called.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
They aren't called side piece. They are called side piece.
That is
Yeah, right. I can't see the piece in that because now you gotta hide a whole nother relationship and not get caught and be like lying out your ass. No, that sounds like hollow work. Like, can you imagine
That sounds like work.
I'm like, all right, I can't put my makeup on in the house. I have to pack that shit in the car, put my robe on, and be like, I'm going to the supermarket, hun. And get in the car and be like, nah.
That is mad work.
No, that's a lot. Like,
No.
then I
That
make
bitch
up
just
a,
said no.
I have to make up a fake name too on my phone. So if my honey grabs it, he's like, oh, your dad's calling
Like
you.
Pizza
Okay,
Hut.
daddy.
No, you ever see those TikToks, Pizza Hut?
Yes.
Wait, what if the side piece is the therapist? Well, she's doing a lot more.
No.
I guess she's working on her flaws. Because damn.
She's
No.
being his piece. You know, because that's
Can
the
you
job of
imagine?
the side piece, to be his piece.
Can you imagine her dragging her husband to like couple therapy and your side piece is y'all therapist? Like,
Oh
can
my
you
God.
imagine that shit? That's hella disrespectful.
No,
But
so
anyways.
disrespectful. Like it's a no for me. Like it's a homewrecker for me.
It's still, to me,
I get
I'm
what you're
torn.
saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
I think depending on the
But-
situation, it could be
So-
a marriage saver. It could save the marriage.
Who would
or-
want to save a marriage though?
I know someone like that. So they've been married now like 36 years. He cheated on her for a couple of years.
Oh gosh.
She caught him. They still stayed together. Like, they didn't move out, separate, no nothing. They stayed together. But, like, for the next, like, 10 years, that shit was fucking atrocious. Like, I remember being like, y'all should just get divorced. Like, this is not healthy.
No.
Like, there was ultimatums. There were, like, constant, like, oh, you can't go out nowhere. Like, this and that. Like, rules, regulate. Like, it was just super
No, that's
unhealthy.
toxic.
It is. But past that, they seem okay
got it
now.
together.
Yeah, well, kind
Well,
of, because
you
he
have
now
to
still
remember.
has, he still follows, like, it's like she trained a dog. It sounds horrible. Because he still follows those rules, even though she's like, go ahead, I really don't care anymore. But he still follows those rules.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said this,
No,
like, she trained a dog.
I-
but I feel like he's not himself anymore. Like, Somewhere along the line,
yeah.
y'all just broke.
You,
And y'all not
I
a
get
complete.
it.
It
I
is.
agree.
And y'all just stayed because I don't give a fuck about love. Y'all just stayed because y'all was stupid.
yeah, stay because you do love each other. There's love, there's work. Like after it, we're not saying that once the cheating affair, because I don't care who, everybody that you meet has not broken up with the person that has cheated on them. I know a lot of people that have stayed together after the person cheated on them, and the situation may have gotten better after some time. Because remember, once you break a bond, there's a lot of problems that come into there. But that mistress saved that marriage. That's why.
No, that is so wrong.
So I can't
That
agree
just sounds
because so
wrong.
this couple that I'm talking about, they're together, but it didn't really fix anything.
You see?
Those same problems are still there. It's just now
They just
people do
tell.
it because
They
he got
just-
caught and he follows her rules, but it didn't fix anything. So okay,
Most of the time.
Let's say because both of y'all married.
But we're not saying
I'm not talking about right or wrong.
We're not. I know. We're not saying that the marriage is perfect now. What we're saying is
Marriage saver.
after that encounter, they went back to their spouse.
So just
They
because
didn't
they went back
separate.
with their spouse doesn't mean it saved the marriage.
I get it.
I guess I don't know. That's how I'm
Because
looking at
I'm
it.
looking
through
at
that.
it like saving a marriage is working through the problem.
Yeah.
Just because I stayed with you doesn't mean we worked through anything.
Yeah, you're right.
We could, because there's people with the mentality of like, we got married, you fucking stuck with me, whether, regardless, whatever it is happened. Because there's so many negative stigma with therapy, and a lot of people don't want to do couple therapy. They don't want to see counseling, no nothing.
See,
so let's just say they go to couples therapy. Most of the time, of course, it's going to be problems in the beginning because you broke a bond, you broke the trust that you had together. But let's just say they went to therapy and they worked on it together. That mistress saved.
You might want to read the comments before we lose some of them because they're going too fast. I think you might have to slide up if you can.
I'll cut off the balls and hold on. That would make great plot for movie. I need. That would make a great plot for a movie. I need to write that one. The side piece coming to BET, a Tyler Perry movie.
Who watches BET anymore?
I don't even know.
I don't even.
I'll cut off his balls. The end. Where the streets need a ratchet Tyler Perry universe. Oh wait, I think they're having a conversation between each other.
That's why I said can you scroll up because I think we're missing a part.
No. I'm here for the jokes. We got to that.
And mom said no to
Yeah.
me. Well,
therapy.
again,
Then someone says, "I agree with Zell." Thoughts help us have clearer thoughts in life.
Did you read this one? People play different when they know it's a competition, but y'all don't hear me though.
That's old though.
Side piece, fam. Too exhausting. Okay.
I get it, but at the same time, how does someone like me who can't let shit go? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit would take me. It 5 to 10 business days. That's 5 to 100 years business days.
See, here,
and it's that case, overthinkers.
Yes, we'll be like in our head, that would drive me nuts. Like,
so in her case, that person would be a home wrecker.
You're overthinker, so would it apply?
Yeah, why are you saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
I don't understand your answers. Though I think you're being like too understanding.
No. I'm looking at it from both ways.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it from both ways.
No, I get it.
Because I've been in situations where, the other person has cheated, and I did take them back. Not to say that we're together still, but.
See,
we're
not together.
No, we're not together.
Exactly.
The thing is, I forgive, but I don't forget. Now, let's just say, would it have changed if we went to therapy together? Maybe.
Okay.
So you said you took them back. How was that relationship when you took them back?
It's like I say, if I take this glass and I throw it on the floor and break it and try to glue all the pieces back together, the cup will never be the same.
Exactly.
And hence, that's why, we're not together or anything. But at the same time, I look at it from other people's point of view. You can make a mistake.
You can.
Here's the thing. That is not a mistake. That is a choice.
No, I agree with you. It is a choice. But here's the thing. So now here's my question. if you have a mistress that's going on for a while, that's not a mistake. That was a choice. You deliberately went in there because now you are showering her, taking her on dates. Like you have her number saved in your phone. She's texting. It's not like it was I went to the bar with my boys. I got drunk and hooked up. That's a fucking mistake. Maybe we can work that. But now if you have that's a whole relationship. There's emotions and like no, that's not a mistake.
What did they say?
Hold on.
Yes, it's a choice.
And he said, "Who hurt you?" It's called life. No, anyway. Yes, we're talking to each other because y'all talking. You're supposed to be talking with us, not each other. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. We like our community to become friends, even if you don't know each other. Word, we outside, but inside here. If you can't let it go, then that's your flaw. So that is your thing. Not everybody got to deal with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait a minute.
I can't let it go.
Yeah, it's not my flaw. You did that to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I do agree with her because
That's
you
not
broke
a
that
flaw.
trust.
That's not a flaw
Yeah.
I have. That's a flaw you have.
Because it doesn't matter because even if it wasn't in regards to a mistress, like once you break a trust, whether it be parent, kid, friend, whatever, it's all a broken trust regardless. What's so funny?
He says, a real mistress is a ninja assassin. You won't see her coming or going. Zell, email me the rule book for these chats. I don't want to get blocked. All right. Hey, I'm not even going to say that one.
Oh, shit.
Right. I can agree and disagree with this, everything, with both sides. And I can say in some situation, she could be a homewrecker. In another situation, she might save that relationship so that they can see that they really want to be together.
I think if it was like a one-time thing, then yeah, it could be a marriage favor because now he's like, I fucked up. Well, why'd you do it? It wasn't the spur of the moment or this or that or this. Okay, but when you have something going on for months or years, I don't think that's a marriage. It's not.
Agree.
Because if you had issues with me, you should have communicated with me. The fact is, you instead of being an adult and talking to me, you chose the easy route and chose someone else.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, there you have it, guys. I want to hurry up and get to say this because we might get cut off. We don't want to pass the hour limit that heathens. Píntate o hazte rolos. Miami heathens are back. That's so contradicting because y'all get on me for hard for the flaws I have because of others, implying so much how I need therapy because of it.
Come over, we'll discuss.
That's not no. We did not discuss flaws that other people did to you. We discussed flaws that you personally had. And why you wouldn't date yourself.
What if they communicated to you and they didn't and you don't listen? Then clearly they don't want to work on it.
Right. So then I guess see your mistress.